Hi friends, on today's menu we are going to show you how to cook tomato rice on your favorite channel, What the Food. Here are some of the basic ingredients required for tomato rice. Let's have a look. Tomato rice is a South Indian cuisine. It's a very good option for the diet people who are diet conscious, as it takes very less oil to cook the tomato rice, and tomato are the excellent source of vitamin C, which is very good for your skin and hair. So what we are waiting for? Let's get started. Here are the look of the ingredients that are required for the preparations of tomato rice. Let's begin the cooking process. We will take a medium-sized pressure cooker and heat it on a high flame. And we are going to wait until the pressure cooker is hot. So here I am zooming in to see the pressure cooker, the inside of the pressure cooker, which I have put on a high flame. And we will wait until the pressure cooker is hot. Once the pressure cooker is hot, we are going to add 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. You are free to use any kind of vegetable oil, but here I am using coconut oil. It is a much healthy version or substitute of any vegetable oil. Now let's have a look of the ingredients. Here is some 1 big tomato, coriander leaves, few curry pattas, green sweet chilies, grated ginger, oil, 1 big onions, sugar, salt, urad dal, mustard seeds, chana dal, red chili powder, turmeric powder, and hing. So let's start. So first I'm going to pour in some mustard seeds, and I will wait until the mustard seeds starts to pop in. Here is a quick tips, dear friend, that we need to cook the mustard seeds until it pops. If we don't do that, then the mustard seeds might turn bitter. I have just increased the flame once more, and I want my mustard seeds to pop a little bit. So here my nice mustard seeds are cooking. Now I will going to pour some curry leaves, and we're going to cook the curry leaves a little bit, like for a few seconds. And don't cook curry leaves too much, it will turn black. Now some slitted green chilies, and then some grated ginger. We're going to cook all these ingredients until the raw smell of the ginger goes away. So it will take about a minute to saute all the ingredients together in an oil. I found the oil is little less, so I have added a little bit of more oil, like suppose 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon is also enough for tomato rice. Now here we have chana dal and some tur dal, and we're going to cook this dal until it is little brown. We don't want this dal to be very much golden brown. A little bit of brown color on this dal is okay for us. Then I'm going to take 1 medium size chopped onions, and we're going to saute it until it turns translucent. Dear friends, you need not to cook the onion until it is golden brown. The translucent color of the onion is okay for us. So we're going to cook the onion until it's translucent. So here I'm just breaking the petals of the onions so that it cooks well. Yummy smell is coming and I'm just loving it. So let's get some hing into it. You can use any kind of powder hing, but here I've used Everest, which I use generally. Now the main ingredients, that is tomato, I'm pouring it into the pressure cooker. And one more thing I just want to tell you about the tomato, some tips, that if you really want your tomato to cook faster, then you have to add some salt to it. In that way, it will help the tomato to cook a little bit faster, and it will help the tomato to melt in the oil or to get a little smushy. So I'm just trying to break a little bit of onions and mix it with the onions and rest of the ingredients. Now some dry spices like chili powder and turmeric powder. Here I have used red chili powder, but it's not necessary that you have to use red chili. You can use Kashmiri Lal Mirch also, and the hotness of the Kashmiri Lal Mirch or the chili powder can be adjusted accordingly. So I'm just mixing all the spices together so that it leaves a nice aroma into the food. I'm just zooming in just to show how I'm doing the process. I'm just breaking the tomato a little bit so that it releases its fragrances and its aroma, and I'm mixing all of them together pretty well. So the mixing process is still on, and I'm zooming in so that you can get a better view of my mixing process. Now I want to simmer this mixture till it is soft, and the simmer has to be 2 to 3 minutes. It's okay. Once this, after 2 to 3 minutes, I can see that my tomatoes are a little smashy and it had melted into the oil, and this is exactly the way I want it. So it looks pretty fine for me. Now I'm going to take 1.5 cups of Sona Masuri rice, and I'm going to pour it into the pressure cooker. But here I want to add, you guys can take any kind of aromatic rice. It's not necessarily you have to take Sona Masuri, you can take Basmati also. So I have washed this Sona Masuri for 3 times and soaked it for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to do the mixing process. I'm mixing all the ingredients together with the soaked Sona Masuri rice. And in this point only, it looks so delicious and so colorful. And trust me, it's super tasty to eat with any kind of raita and everything. Now the water part. I am taking a cup, and in this cup I'm going to pour 3 cups of water. So this is my first cup of water, then the second one, and the third one. So this is a 3 cups of water. So I have added a little bit at the end. This is not necessary, but you have to take 3 cups of water. Like if it's 1.5 cup of Sona Masuri, you have to take double the water. That is 3 cups. So now it's a time for tasting the salt and sugar. The salt is fine for me. Now I'm adding sugar. Now adding sugar is totally optional. It's not mandatory. If you don't like, you can skip these portions, but I wanted to balance all the spices together, so I have added a little bit of sugar. Now I'll set the flame high, and I'm going to close it with a lid and let it to cook until 3 whistles. This I will going to cook until it is 3 whistles. Before that, I'm just going to add in some fresh coriander leaves. That is very important because it will taste good if you add some freshly coriander leaves. Now I'm just closing it, and I'm going to cook it until it is 3 whistles. So I have lid it, and I'm going to wait until it is 3 whistles. And the flame has to be high, and the whistle has to be 3. Now after the whistle and all the pressures has come down, I'm going to open it. So now the pressure has reduced, and so it's a time for reality check. Yes, truly. So let's dig into it. Wow, just look at it. It's so lovely and yummy. Now at this point it is very hot, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a little bit of hole into the rice so that the steam which is being inside the rice can evaporate, and it will make my rice more fluffy and more delicious. So I'm just allowing the steam to come out of the rice, and I'll wait for 5 minutes before it being served. So just wait for 5 minutes before it being served. Then you can take a serving bowl and you can add the rice into it, and trust me, it's a delicious option to have. It's very healthy. You can have it with raita or even a plain curd is okay. So here is a delicious tomato rice. Dear friends, if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe, and it is my new video, so I'm very excited. Show me love with all the comments. If I've done something wrong, you can write anything wrong, anything right, anything appreciable, everything you write into the comments. Give a big thumbs up to the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and bye bye.